People talk a lot about how hard Japanese is. They say that its grammar is complicated, that its writing system is crazy. While we're not going to argue that learning Japanese doesn't require effort, we do think that it's pretty straightforward. Native speakers of Japanese learn the language the same way that every human being has ever learned any language ever, by getting exposure to it that is A. extensive, B. level appropriate, and C. consistent. Native Shark is an education platform that gives its students exactly this type of exposure. Native Shark's content is divided into 4 phases. We start with the basics, a framework for thinking about Japanese, and gradually build up to the point where you understand everything that a native speaker should. As you progress through these phases, the content does become more advanced, in a sense, but even our beginner lessons contain language used in the same way that native speakers use it. There are subtleties and nuance packed into even the simplest of speech. The sound or intonation of a word, the way a sentence is phrased, the situation in which it would be natural to use. We don't just teach you what to say, we teach you how to say it and when. Why is it that so many people live in Japan for decades but still don't know Japanese? One reason is that the exposure to the language that they do get is too advanced for them, so it all goes over their heads. But when you only get exposed to language that just slightly pushes the boundaries of your skill and knowledge level, it's easier to improve. Japanese consists of many segments. Sounds and characters make words, words make sentences, and sentences communicate ideas. With Native Shark, when you learn a new sound or character, it's the only new piece of information. When you see that new word in a sentence, it's the only new word in that sentence. As a result, no Japanese goes over your head, which means no time is wasted. Since we've organized this content carefully, your knowledge builds to a higher level faster. Finally, we help you to keep improving every day. Learning a language is a lot like pushing a large boulder up a very big hill. If you let go of it, it'll roll back down, and you'll lose your progress. To make matters worse, the boulder gets heavier every time you study the wrong thing at the wrong time or in the wrong way. We can't make you push the boulder up the hill every day, but we can make it easy for you to see the effort that you need to put in. Our platform's intricately organized path to fluency adapts to your study habits. We have advanced statistics and tracking to help you measure your progress. And to make it even easier, we have a big button that just says Study Now to help you get you on your way every time you log in. Like I said, we can't make you show up to push the boulder. But if you do, let us know how fast you want to reach the top, and we'll lay the path to get there. If you want to learn Japanese, don't let anyone tell you that you can't. There is a way. One of them is called Native Shark, and we'd love to learn with you. Whether you're a beginner, an expert, or somewhere in between, stop by our community and ask any one of our thousands of students how Native Shark works for them. Or jump straight into our platform and start learning today.